Hello and good day. My name is Cristy Vannessa anak Elbes, and I am a Master of Philosophy student in teaching English as second language. For this presentation, which is part of Uptp 6013 research methodology, I will be presenting my research outline ideas. My study is titled English Language Teachers' Beliefs and Curriculum-Related Hesitancy in Teaching Literature for Character Development Among ESL Learners. This research focuses on understanding why English language teachers may feel hesitant to teach literature beyond linguistic objectives, particularly when it involves character and moral development. The direction of this study was refined through discussion with my supervisor, Dr. Faraha binti Hamidi. Firstly, let's look at the background of my study. The Malaysian ESL curriculum emphasizes holistic learner development, including values and character education. English literature is positioned as a meaningful medium to promote empathy, moral awareness, and character development among learners. However, in classroom practice, literature lessons tend to remain language and exam focused. Literature is often treated mainly as an examinable component rather than a space for interpretation for character-based instruction. As a result, teachers may experience hesitancy when teaching literature beyond linguistic objectives. This gap between curriculum intentions and classroom practices forms the basis of the present study. For my research objectives and research questions, they are closely aligned and guide the direction of my study. The first research objective is to examine teachers' beliefs about literature and character development. This is addressed through the first research question, which asks what beliefs teachers hold regarding the use of literature for character development. The second research objective focuses on identifying curriculum and institutional factors that influence teachers' hesitancy. This corresponds to the second research question, which explores what curriculum and institutional constraints may discourage teachers from teaching literature meaningfully. For the third research objective, it is to explore the relationship between teachers' professional training, confidence, and classroom practice. This is reflected in the third research question, which examines how training and confidence relate to the teacher's actual practices in literature lessons. Finally, the fourth research objective aims to identify patterns and trends in teachers' hesitancy using mixed methods. This aligns with the fourth research question, which seeks to identify overall patterns of hesitancy. Together, these objectives and questions ensure a systematic and coherent examination of teachers' hesitancy in teaching literature for character development. This slide outlines the methodology of my study, focusing on the research design and instrumentation. This study adopts a mixed method research design with an exploratory and descriptive approach. This design is suitable because teachers' hesitancy is a complex phenomenon shaped by beliefs, professional experiences, and contextual factors. For the qualitative component, the study aims to gain an in-depth understanding of teachers' beliefs and experiences. Semi-structured interviews are used, with questions aligned to the research questions, allowing teachers to describe their experiences in detail while remaining focused on the study's aims. For the quantitative component, a structured questionnaire is used to identify patterns and trends in teachers' hesitancy. The questionnaire measures teachers' beliefs, perceived constraints, training experiences, confidence level, and hesitancy using mainly Likert scale items with selected open-ended questions for brief elaboration. Moving on, this slide explains the population and sampling procedures. The population consists of primary school English language teachers in Malaysian government schools in Johor. This population was selected because these teachers are directly involved in implementing the national English curriculum, including its literature and character education components. For the qualitative component, purposive sampling is used to select between 6 to 8 teachers who have experience teaching literature. This allows the study to gather rich and meaningful insights from teachers who can reflect deeply on their beliefs and practices. For the quantitative component, convenience or voluntary sampling is used to collect data from approximately 50 to 80 teachers. This sampling method is appropriate for identifying general patterns and trends within the scope of my study. Next, I will explain on how the collected data will be analyzed. For the qualitative data, thematic analysis will be used. Interview transcripts and open-ended responses will be coded to identify recurring themes related to teachers' beliefs, professional training, curriculum constraints, and classroom practices. For the quantitative data, descriptive statistical analysis will be conducted, including frequencies, percentages, and mean scores. This analysis helps identify overall trends in teachers' beliefs, confidence, perceived constraints, and levels of hesitancy. By analyzing both data sets and interpreting them together, the study is able to triangulate findings and develop a more comprehensive understanding of teachers' hesitancy. Finally, this slide summarizes the expected findings of my study. It is anticipated that teachers' hesitancy in teaching literature for character development is influenced by several interconnected factors. These include teachers' beliefs about literature, limited pedagogical training, lack of confidence, and curriculum and assessment pressures. And as a result, teachers may experience uncertainty when teaching literature beyond language-focused objectives, particularly when lessons involve interpretation or moral discussion. Overall, the findings are expected to highlight the need for clearer pedagogical guidance and stronger institutional support to help teachers teach literature more confidently and meaningfully in ESL classroom. In conclusion, my study focuses on identifying and understanding teachers' hesitancy in teaching literature for character development. By addressing the background, research objectives and questions, methodology, and expected findings, this study will provide a strong diagnostic foundation for future research and professional development initiatives, particularly for the development in English literature. Thank you.